One of the biggest challenges facing law enforcement today is just what you might not expect.
Yeah, only a handful of the departments in Mobile and Baldwin counties are fully staffed with officers and deputies, and recruiting qualified applicants is increasingly difficult.
Our Baldwin County reporter Hal Sherrick looked into this dilemma and found out that some of the new tactics now being used to try to fill those spots.
The Baldwin County Sheriff's Office employs more deputies than any other agency in the county and is growing all the time. A full staff would be 119, but the department is 6 short of that number. Since Sheriff Hoss Mack took office nearly 12 years ago, he's added an additional 32, but he says there's always a need to add more.
Versus what we have done 10 years ago when we almost didn't have to recruit at all. People more or less came to us seeking the employment. Now we're having to actively go out and recruit individuals.
That's more difficult now. Mack says fewer people are looking to enter law enforcement, and those that do are screened more closely. That, in combination with a more stressful work environment, a recent change to retirement eligibility, and a society that's increasingly hostile towards law enforcement are all contributing to the problem.
If we have a negative incident that happens in an agency 2,000 miles away from here, it tends to affect us in the poll of public opinion.
Increasing hostility towards law enforcement has created other big challenges. Recent in the line of duty deaths close to home and across the country give some recruits and working deputies reason to reconsider. All of these factors have created a competitive environment among agencies. Pay and benefits is a big factor. This breakdown shows starting pay for several larger agencies in Mobile and Baldwin counties. Smaller departments like Summerdale can find it difficult to compete.
There's all the issues that are involved from the quality of the police force itself, along with the pay, trying to increase the pay as much as we can to keep the officers that we have.
Foley's one of the highest paying departments in Baldwin County and one of the few that is at full staff. Chief David Wilson says he knows he's in the minority.
You know, you'll have an officer here or there move around and we'll have openings again, but if we have an opening, we usually have about 100 people put in to work for the city of Foley. City of Foley is a great place to work.
Yeah, out of those 100, Chief Wilson says drug testing, polygraphs, and background checks narrows the field dramatically. Now, from salaries and benefits to recruiting on social media, every agency is looking for the best recruit for the job, and for most of them, it's become a never-ending job. Reporting live from Baldwin County, Hal Sherrick, Fox 10 News.